it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 26th of September, and the Scraptember prompt is stars. So when I knew it was stars, I went and got one of the pre-made backgrounds that I had made when I was just sitting, hanging out, watching some YouTube. I had made a couple of backgrounds. So this particular background is using the All-Star stencil from Scrapping Reflections. I will have that linked below. And then the medium that I put through it was 2 different glitter glazes from Brutus Monroe. And they are... the lighter blue is Hyacinthus. I don't know. Hyacinth. Probably said it wrong. And then the other one is Periwinkle. So that is the darker blue. So I had put that through a stencil, let it dry. I think that I need to have like I need to skip cards one week and do Whiny Wednesday with Sandy again so that I can just sit here and chat with her and make a bunch of backgrounds, because that's what I did with this. And I am really loving using them. So I love having this like stash of ready-made backgrounds. If you would like to see that, let me know in the comments, and we can do a little just background video. I can just make a bunch of backgrounds. So let me know what you think of that. Otherwise, I'm going to hang out with my friend and just make a bunch of backgrounds and have them ready to go. So unfortunately, then you don't get to see it on screen and the stencil reveal, which is such a super fun thing to watch anyway. So I have 2 photos of us on Space Mountain. We were in the very back of one of the cars, and our kids were in the very front of the car behind us. So it technically ended up on 2 photos. You can kind of see them in our photo, but not in their photo. So I had taken pictures of both of them, and I really was going to download the actual picture, but I didn't figure it out in time. And so at least I have these. I actually took the pictures for the numbers, but still didn't figure it out. So I'm glad that I took the pictures. That was the important part. Now, the funny thing on the one to the right, not the one I am matting right now, but the other one. So in the bottom of the photo, you can actually see the reflection of my daughter with her cute ears on. So I definitely didn't want to cut that off, even though you really didn't need to see all the words and everything down there. That wasn't like an important part, but you can see her reflection there in the corner. So I kept that picture a little bit bigger. Now I matted the star paper on this kind of blue polka dot, and then I did gut it so that I can mat my photos in it. I'm going to make a little ledge for my photos. So I loved that like arrow paper, because Space Mountain, you're going around and around in all different directions, it feels like. So I liked that paper. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And then I also wanted to bring in some yellow. So I have this Vicky Bouton paper. I got like a pack of 25 because I just don't feel like there's enough yellows out there. So I went ahead and matted that arrow paper on the yellow. I also matted my photos with the yellow and with the background paper. So before I go ahead and stick all of that down, I want to use some of this pixie dust. So this pixie dust is from Scrap and Ink Crafts, and I am in love with this stuff. So this particular mix is called Sorcerer's Apprentice, I'm pretty sure. Yes. And it has some yellow and some blue and some black and some gold. So there are moons and stars and Mickey heads and sequins and, well, there's different kinds of stars. So there's little sequin stars. There are like, I don't know what they're made out of, but they're super cool. They're little thicker stars. So I'm going to make a shelf for my shelf. So I went ahead and put some liquid glue down, sprinkled the pixie dust on, and then just tapped it off into my little sequin pixie dust container. It's my cute little pineapple. Just all my goodies go in there. So I dump off the extra in there. That way I can pick through it and sprinkle a little bit about as well. So I went ahead and put down my shelf on my shelf. Did that with some tape runner as well as liquid glue. And then I'm going to do the same with my photos, but I'm going to go ahead and pop up the very tops of my photos with some fun foam. So it gives it a little bit of a dimension. Now I have a couple of these acrylic pieces. These are are they Space Mountain? Or are they called More Space? Let's see if I put them back. I don't know what they are. So I will leave that down below. I want to say More Space. Oh, here it is. I did put it back. Look at me. Yes, More Space. So, and it is 4 pieces of acrylic of Space Mountain. So I'm going to get 2 of them on here, and one at the top, one at the bottom. I'm also going to use this padded applique from Scrap and Ink Crafts, and it's super cute and it's all sequiny, and I'm going to put that down at the bottom as well. And then I'm going to take those pieces from the pixie dust that are, so they're not sequins, they have some dimension to them. And I'm not sure if they're like, they're not squishy, but they're not hard. I don't know. They're super cool. I'm going to pull those stars out to spread them all over the layout as well to get a few more stars on there. And then that is going to do it. But I remembered afterwards that I wanted to get that gold ribbon stars on there. So that is another shelf for the shelf. So got lots of stars on this one. Super excited about how this turned out. I will have links down below for the Scrap and Inks craft store on Etsy, as well as the playlist. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time. Bye.